Hello, Dodgers Nation. This is the Dodgers Insider, your go-to source for everything Los Angeles Dodgers. And today, we're diving into a fierce, fascinating series between the Dodgers and the Cleveland Guardians, a clash of two completely different baseball philosophies. One side built on relentless spending and superstar firepower. The other, a team of grinders, developing talent and finding ways to win the unconventional way. But when these two collided in Cleveland, sparks flew. Power bats, game-changing swings, and some emerging narratives that could shape the rest of the season. And right at the heart of it, Shohei Ohtani. The phenomenon, the myth, the man who is now redefining what it means to be dangerous at the plate, not over the course of an at-bat, but right from the first pitch. Let's begin with the biggest fear sweeping through opposing dugouts. Shohei Ohtani is becoming an absolute menace on first pitches. It's not just that he's hitting home runs. It's when he's doing it. Pitchers are learning the hard way that there's absolutely no easing into an at-bat with Ohtani. He's ambushing, he's attacking, and he's making them pay. In Monday's opener against Cleveland, Guardians starter Gavin Williams thought he'd start Ohtani off with a fastball on the outer edge, but he missed. And that miss floated right into what Dodgers manager Dave Roberts now calls Ohtani's nitro zone. Boom. A 115.5 miles per hour laser left his bat and disappeared over the right field fence before fans could even settle into their seats. First pitch, first swing, first bomb, and then came Tuesday. A different pitcher, a different game, but the same result. After being walked and punched out early, Ohtani came to the plate in the fourth inning and saw a cutter on the first pitch. Without hesitation, he turned on it, lifted it just enough, and watched it clear the towering 19-foot wall in left field. It wasn't the no-doubter he hit the night before, but the ball still carried out. Because with Ohtani, even a mishit fly ball might leave the yard. Max Muncy summed it up perfectly. He does stuff that no normal human being can do. And it's true, even among elite sluggers, Ohtani is operating on an entirely different level. Here's the crazy part. Ohtani hasn't even been aggressively attacking first pitches this year, until now. He's only swinging at first pitches 28.7% of the time, which is actually below the league average. But in Cleveland, we saw what could be a new chapter unfolding. One where Ohtani starts looking to punish pitchers right away. His 6 first-pitch home runs already rank second in MLB, trailing only Aaron Judge. But if he turns up the aggression, we could be talking about something historic. Pitchers beware. The ambush artist is officially awake. Now, while Ohtani stole the headlines, there was another hitter in this series who deserves his own spotlight, Guardians superstar Jose Ramirez. The switch-hitting magician continues to rake, and against the Dodgers, he moved into 7th place on Cleveland's all-time hits list. But here's what's especially wild. It's his right-handed swing that's doing the most damage. Historically, that's been his weaker side. Not anymore. Ramirez had 6 hits in the series, 3 of them against lefties. Dating back to last year, he's been nothing short of elite from the right side. In 2023, he hit an insane 348 with a .695 slugging percentage right-handed. And this year, he's hitting over .420 in those matchups. As Guardians manager Stephen Vogt put it, righty Hosey is the best hitter in the world. What's even more inspiring is how his success is rubbing off on the next generation. Rookie infielder Angel Martinez, just 23 years old, hit his first ever right-handed home run in the big leagues during this series. A go-ahead 3-run shot in the 8th inning off Alex Vesia that helped Cleveland steal the finale. And who's been mentoring him every step of the way? Jose Ramirez and Carlos Santana, 2 of the best switch hitters of this generation. Martinez is soaking it all in. From how they prepare to how they recover, he's learning from legends while writing his own story. And if this young Guardian's development continues, that go-ahead homer may be just the beginning. But let's get back to the Dodgers. Because while Ohtani brings the fireworks and Freeman continues to be the metronome of consistency, another name is quietly powering this offense at an MVP level. Catcher Will Smith. It may feel strange to call what Smith is doing a breakout. After all, he's been elite for years, but this season feels different. He's not just great for a catcher. He's one of the best hitters in the entire league. Period. In the first 2 games of the series, Smith delivered 3 hits, 3 walks, and a home run. His WRC plus now sits at an absurd 177, 6th best in all of Major League Baseball. His swing is controlled, his timing is flawless, and his approach? Downright surgical. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts said it best. He's sound mechanically, he's strong and fresh, he's controlling the zone. And that last word, fresh, might be the most important of all. Because as good as Smith has been in April and May, the Dodgers have seen this movie before. He's red hot early, then fades hard in the second half. In 2023, he had a .957 OPS through May, and then just .729 the rest of the way. In October, a brutal .568 OPS. That's not the Will Smith the Dodgers need in the postseason. That's why this year's plan is different. They're being smarter, managing his workload more carefully. And perhaps most significantly, they've brought up top prospect Dalton Rushing and released longtime backup Austin Barnes. That's not just a symbolic move, it's a strategic one. Rushing brings real offensive upside, meaning Smith doesn't need to be behind the plate 130-plus games to carry the offense. Less wear and tear, more late-season juice. Freddie Freeman echoed the sentiment, saying, "Now it's more about how can we keep him fresh?" Because everyone knows a locked-in Will Smith in October makes this Dodgers team exponentially more dangerous. So let's take a breath and look at the big picture. Yes, the Dodgers dropped the finale in Cleveland, but they also showed why they remain one of the most feared lineups in baseball. Ohtani's power surge isn't just impressive, it's transformative. Will Smith is entering a new tier of offensive brilliance. And with Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and a revamped bullpen behind them, the Dodgers aren't just thinking about October, they're preparing for domination. But the Guardians deserve credit too. They didn't blink. They didn't back down. Jose Ramirez continues to quietly piece together a Hall of Fame resume. Young Angel Martinez had his moment in the sun, and manager Stephen Vogt is getting the absolute most out of his roster. In a postseason environment, no one should want to face this Cleveland team because they thrive in chaos. As we head into the heart of summer, the Dodgers are still chasing perfection. They've got the stars, they've got the depth, and now they just need the rhythm. The second half of the season is where championships are built. So the question remains, can the Dodgers stay healthy, stay fresh, and finally convert all this talent into another parade in October? Stick with us as we follow every swing, every strike, and every storyline. This is the Dodgers Insider, and if you love Dodgers baseball, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And before we go, we want to hear from you. Which Dodger do you think will be the X factor come playoff time? Will it be Shohei's thunder, Smith's resurgence, or someone we're overlooking? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and we'll feature our favorite takes in the next video. Until then, stay loud, stay loyal, and stay blue.